friends. Today I am opening up this accidental purchase from Planterina.com, and yes, it does take a very special person to order themselves plants online. I'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Rosetta. If you're new here, I don't just buy myself accidental plants online. I do all kinds of plant videos, but my main passion really is to help you keep your plants alive. I give tips and tricks and just a tiny bit of science to help you kind of understand why your plants need what they need to thrive. So go ahead and subscribe and follow along, and you'll get your videos delivered to you on Fridays. So even though this was an accident, and really it was, I have been on an indoor plant spending freeze because I have been working my tail off outside. I meant to send these to my mom for Mother's Day. And then I realized I had the wrong delivery address. It was mine, I hadn't changed it in the system. So, ta-da! New plants for me. But of course, I'm still really excited because who doesn't love Planterina plant mail? My goodness, if you've been following along for any amount of time, you probably know that Planterina is my absolute favorite online shopping retailer. I just absolutely, hands down, love them. I think they're the best. So today I'm going to unwrap these two beauties. And did I mention yet? Yes, there are two plants in here and I can't wait. Have you gotten a Planterina plant yet? This side up, this side up. Tell me what you got if you have shopped there before. I have gotten a handful of plants there and I have not been disappointed. If you haven't purchased plants online, whether with Planterina or anywhere else, check out this video right here because I definitely cover some tips and some things you want to be watching out for if you have never purchased plants online before. But I'm so happy. But don't look, I can't even focus. Basically, Planterina checks all the boxes. They have a great return policy. They have a great shipping policy. You can choose either a grow pot or a really cute cash pot sometimes. So they're just a great company to shop with. Okay, you guys, I don't know which one to show you first. All right, let's do this one. Dun, dun, dun. So cute. In here is an Anthurium superbum. And okay, now I'll give this tip again. This is really important. You want to follow the instructions as you unbox them. Obviously, if you're working with a great plant shop, they're going to give you care tips for your plant, which they do at Planterina, these cute little tags. They have just the cutest little graphics. And then it also kind of gives you some instructions on how to take care of it from the very beginning. So you just want to, take a look at that. Don't overwater, things like this. But let me get this open. So this cutie is an Anthurium superbum, and it is not like your typical Anthurium that you may have seen. These are the bird's nest variety, and they grow up and out and kind of like in a circular kind of rosette kind of formation. This stick here is not for it to grow on. It's just for packaging, which, did you notice that the packaging is really, really good? Everything is in one piece in here, which is surprising because, the box got a little beat up on the way. So that's really what you want to look for too in an online retailer, is that they have excellent packaging, which Planterina does. And as I get a little bit closer here, you can see that it is packaged well. It's got paper in here to keep the soil in, and then plastic along the top. I'm not going to waste time completely unwrapping it because you get the picture, but I did want to give you a couple care tips for Anthurium. They are really easy houseplants, particularly the bird's nest variety. These ones can tolerate all kinds of light conditions. Obviously, these can grow outside if you have warm enough evenings, down to 55 degrees. They don't want to get too hot, though. I don't think anything above 80 would be very beneficial for very long periods of time, and definitely in the shade. But inside, they really do tolerate any kind of light you give them. I wouldn't go too low, like a ZZ plant or a philodendron, but definitely medium to bright and direct, they're going to be super happy. They want to have well-draining soil. They want to stay relatively moist. They don't really want to dry out too much. So they're more of a heavy drinker, but they really want that water to go all the way through. They don't want their roots to be sitting wet. I don't know if you saw my stories lately over on Instagram, but this is very similar to the other bird's nest anthurium I have. My dog is having a dream. She's not grumbling. It's a really nice plant. Rude. Coco. If my dog grumbles, it's just because she's dreaming. It's fine. The other bird's nest fern I have is quite a bit bigger, and it will stay a little bit bigger, but this can, like with optimal growing conditions, can get between 3 and 5 feet tall. So that's a very large plant. They're just lovely. I think they're really lovely, kind of tropical looking plants with great kind of bold foliage. So I love it. I love it. This was a great accidental purchase. The next one in the box is one I'm really excited. Oh gosh, you know what? I'll have to get it out in a second. That one actually came with a cash pot, which I haven't ordered any plants from Planterina in a cash pot before, so I was really excited to get it. But it's like well packaged in here. So first I'm gonna get out the other plant. And this plant, I have had my eye on these for a little while, and I just haven't picked one up. But what was so cool, and if you're following Planterina, if you get her emails or if you follow them on the Instagram page, they often have really cool deals. So this deal was that if you buy a plant over a certain dollar amount, you get one of these free. And can you see what it is? Can you tell yet? It's a Ponytail Palm. You guys, it's a Ponytail Palm. They're so cute. Oh my word, here, let me cut this. Oh dear, it's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad in the middle. It's gonna recover. This one got a little beat up in shipping. It's totally fine. Ponytail palms are so cute. I mean, look at that. It's like a little personality in a little tiny tree. These things are actually super easy as well, although they do require quite a bit of light. So you'll want to have, if you're going to have them inside, which, you know, most people do grow these inside, you're going to want to have bright indirect light. The more light, the better. They'll tolerate lower light, even maybe down to medium bright, but not for long, and they won't really prosper. So lots of bright light. In my neighborhood, these things grow out of control, outdoors. They grow outdoors. These obviously, you know, they're palms, so they're meant to grow outside. All plants are. So I'm actually thinking I will plant this outside. These things can get so big, like real big trees. So I cannot wait. I've actually had my eye on this neighbor's massive trees, so watch out. I am keeping up with the Joneses now. I've kind of got a slow start, but I'll catch up. So cute. Ponytail palms are the best. They do, if you're watering them inside, be very careful. If they're not photosynthesizing a lot, they're not going to require very much water at all. They have these big bulbous trunks, and I don't know if you can see, this one's bulb you can't really see very well. They get this very, almost like pregnant belly on them. They're so bulbous, and that's where the water is stored. So they don't need a ton of water. And you can kind of see the shape there. So cute. This one definitely is ready for some sunshine outside. That foliage looks a little, well, it's probably just the new growth, but this one got beat up just a hair, got bent a little, but it's gonna pop back, no problem. Just in case you were wondering, I did send my mom some more plants. I caught my mistake early enough that I did have time to send her more plants. We just happen to have matching plants. I sent her the same order, so Mom, I really hope you've already opened your plants for more than the reason that I just ruined your surprise. I hope you open that box right away. I need to call her. You guys, I almost forgot to show you the cash pot. There it is. So cute. So cute. I mean, ta-da! That's darling, right? I think my mom's gonna like it. Do you like it, Mom? I hope you do. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for keeping me company today as I open up my plant mail, you guys. So much fun. Who doesn't love plant mail? It's the best. It's the absolute best. I'm so glad you could be here. Head over to Instagram. Like I said, I have a bunch of plant videos. I have tips and tricks and all kinds of stuff saved in my stories. And if you haven't finished looking at all of these videos over here, go ahead and do so. And please subscribe, you guys. I just really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will see you next Friday.